right. Why would I?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, because okay, you know what? If it wasn't you, but somebody said, show your stuff. Show your stuff. I said no. Put it down. Yeah, put it down. I said no. It was him.
And then you know he came to this camera and was like this to my titties.
What?
He was like, I need titties.
No, that's a lie.
For real?
Yup.
Diddy, you was there.
But why they even matter, bro?
Diddy, you saw me did that.
Bro,
She said that you did that.
That's what
She said you brought a camera across my stuff.
He did.
You know, you want views.
He did.
You want views.
I ain't recording nothing. I ain't recording nothing.
I just wonder why it even matter, Brody.
I ain't recording nothing.
Good thing you're not Myron.
Oh,
Good thing you're not Myron.
who married?
The Myron Gaines, the nigga I was pressing over there.
Uh-oh.
The freshman Pippin. Hey, Shay.
Over it?
Yo,
Tay, what
I hate Shade.
So do you though.
I hate Shade Night neighborhood.
They said, okay, we're not
What?
going to do anything.
Oh, excuse me. I got a out the walk. Get the fuck out. Ugly. Never been nigga. Never put a record.
Admit it.
Never put a
Admit it.
Never put up in
She said original content of Wazoo.
Never put up in record. They said I still content with them.
No. You post us.
Oh! Don't show me that.
Never been record. This I can't lose my voice right now. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't lose my voice.
no cursing.
Yeah, fuck all that. You can curse.
And
Now on this.
Diddy
What is it, Tiki?
Yeah, take it.
Oh. That's why I don't say that. I'm on Insta. It's too hot. Oh my God.
Why you coming? What happened to dance?
What pants? I wear pants.
Excuse me.
Oh, come on, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, something. I don't know what that means stay or go, because once you leave out this area. Oh, that's all they trying to keep us on.
That's picture 11 right there.
Yeah, so it's
That's
better.
what my victory cigar.
I'm thinking do the right thing. You're not talking to us about that.
Yeah, listen.
Exactly.
Who he coming back for? That's Diddy. That's the family right there. Oh, that's Janice Combs. That's Janice Combs right there.
That's what
Yeah, that's Janice Combs.
All right, Janice Combs is at the courthouse.
Thank you. Oh yeah, something is definitely going on. There's a lot of across the street too.
It says Janice Combs in his car.
Oh, Janice is
Yeah.
it's Janice.
Apparently Diddy's mom is coming. All right, come on, no problem. Yeah, pure pandemonium down here at the Diddy trial. Diddy has been found not guilty on 3 of the 5 counts. They're saying that this is good. This is better for photography, cinema photography.
I haven't heard.
One of Diddy's drivers, the driver for Diddy's mom. He's got out and left the car. It's another, not sure what's going on, but he has gotten out of the car and left Miss Combs in the car.
Jump up on here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna block you.
No, it's fine. Okay, guys, I believe this is Sean Combs' mother's coming out of this vehicle, this SUV that's just pulled up. You guys on YouTube, this is supposed to be Janice Combs coming out of this vehicle, here to see her son, his fate, if he'll walk out of these gold doors today. Got the lieutenant, NYP lieutenant, just showed up, white shirt. My girl right here, doing her job. I'm not gonna put you on camera. You might break the internet. You go viral, you too beautiful. LT in the way, the camera shot's pretty good. All right, guys, this is waiting for Janice Combs to come out of this vehicle right here.
You gotta go on that side, just go over there.
And that's the text space, right? There's an entrance right here?
Probably.
Live? Who, me? Oh, you count that? You want me to start it? We can get to 0 and she still be in there. Come on, Lou, you in the way. How long you been doing it? 9 years? 9? I retired from DC police 2007. I'll tell you the story later.
Sidewalk.
Okay, she's gotten out of the car, but she's actually gotten out on the other side. She got on the other side, guys. Janice Combs. There she goes. There she goes. All right. Sit. All right. All right, that was Janice Combs. She's going into the courthouse to go see if her son is going to come out of those doors.
So that is Mama Combs coming out of the car. She's going into the thing. And look, people, she's waving to them. She's waving to people. Oh, look, she's happy. Oh, look, she's happy. Oh, wow, she's really happy. Fuck. Oh, look, she's the first time she ever interacted.
She's rapping.
She's talking to them.
She's rapping a verse.
All right, chance
And
of
look
free
at
puff.
Chastity.
Broken glass.
Chance of free puff.
Half of over there was moving against him, now y'all don't want him.
Right.
Get out of here. Right.
I'm just gonna.
All right, guys, sorry about that. That was Janice Combs just came up. Yeah, it's electric out here. It is electric. I'm working 2 phones, guys. I'm working with 2 phones, so a chance of free puff.
He needs to go to jail. He's going to get found guilty on everything. And then when he get down, you see Miss Combs come through. He got a chance to get back down the street. They want to say, "Steve, look, that's the guy that has the donkey on your face while you're doing that because you're hypocrites." Look at them. A lot of them jumping around. Want to go to Diddy parties now. They want Astro-Fly all over them.
I want that so bad, Big Mike.
Astro-Fly and baby oil all over them.
I want baby oil. I'm gonna hand you that.
Something happened to them over there. Something happened to them.
All right, something is going on over here, guys. We need to. took off and taken off his. I'm on with him.
I told you this to get the people.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the oil. Oh Lord!
Not a titty.
That shit cracked me.
She said too.
It's a three. Get Curry. The three.
What in the hell? Oh Lord! Uh-oh. Well, you got to cut that out. It's crazy out here, guys. It is absolutely crazy out here. It's crazy out here, guys. Completely insane. Completely insane. Thank you guys for the gift. Thank you for the gifts.
We're about to go inside. I got a baby. I couldn't have done it without you all, beloved.
Book back open.
Oh, thank you, baby. You zip it on me. Thank you. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Oh my God, she's so pretty.
Insane. It's insane down here, people. It's insane down here. All right, guys, it's turning up down here. The marshals are coming down, making people move. They're barricading off the area. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the police special operations come down here at some point in time, because it looks like all the law enforcement personnel are trying to figure out exactly what to do as more people are coming down in support of or opposition of Diddy. So make sure that you guys stay tuned, because there's breaking news the whole time. I got my man Sean G down here. I'm gonna go, hey baby, what's going on? All is good. Slide TV. What you think?
I feel like at some point he should have gotten the secretary charge. But the reason the government went
for something accountability. Yeah.
But it's most likely that he's gonna get time served.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's only six to about 8 months of time. So if they give him 4 years, he probably will do up somewhere between 4 and 10 years. He might get 20. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. You think he'll learn and grow as a person from this? Well, we'll stay tuned, because we're following your channel. We'll make sure that we post your content and we come back and visit you to hear what you got to say. Thank you, baby. All right. Sean G, I'm coming to you, baby. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with the infamous Sean G from the SOG podcast. What's Soul? Tell them about who you are, Sean. Tell them how you feel about the case.
Hands down, being phase one, the whole time. They still cheating. They put witnesses on the stand that personally said witnesses that lied. prosecutorial misconduct all over the trial, even pre-trial, violating his attorney-client privilege.
Very good, sir. Very good.
Witnesses got on the stand.
Thank you, sir.
Lied, themselves, undergirded by
His card is mouth, man. Very good.
$6 million, $10 million, and he beat him fair and square, even though they cheated. He's going home tonight. He'll be in Miami tonight.
Yeah, Sean, you've been the same on this the whole time. You never wavered on how you felt about this case.
First motherfucker that nobody was pro.
Yeah.
They was,
Yeah.
they were scared to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were scared to say it.
Yeah.
You know, and they used to look at me like I stunk when I would come here. Some of the reporters tried to get me kicked out. You know, I'm a man amongst men, and if I'm with you, I'm with you, and if I'm not with you, I'm not with you.
Yeah.
I was with Puff the whole time. I lost about 700 subscribers on my Instagram.
Okay.
You know, but
Why did you lose 700 subscribers?
I'm down with Puff, and I felt like he was going to beat it. After Cassie got off the stand, and she said that Anna Esteban asked her, "Did you love Sean?" And she said yes.
Yeah, she's still in love with him.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm trying to help you.
Don't do that. Don't help me. I don't need your help. And then she asked him, she says, "Do you hate Puffy?" And Cassie said no. And she said, "Do you still love Puffy?" And she jumped. She was going to say yeah, but she hesitated because her husband was sitting right there and Puff was sitting right there. And she said, "I love our past." And when she said that, I said, somebody done told a lie. And I could hear from the inflection in her voice and how she spoke about Puff that she still loved him. 100%.
Why you think she testified? I mean, why did you get on the
Well, she
stand?
was subpoenaed.
Okay.
I think Puffy's team subpoenaed her, and I believe in a certain kind of way the feds made her testify too because her civil case, which had lies in it, undergirded the criminal case. So I think she had to come testify.
Yeah. I appreciate your position on here, man. Yeah, because honestly, I was opposite for until I sat in there and heard Nicolos' closing arguments. And once I heard that, I was like, okay, now I'm 50-50. It can go either way. And as a black man or entrepreneur, I feel that he was targeted. Does the crimes meet RICO? I don't think so. Should he have been held accountable for something? Yeah, of course. But I think justice today did its thing. I think it prevailed.
I was nervous because I know how, I've done time in federal prison. And I've heard stories of dudes that got, ridiculous amounts of time, minimal offenses, non-violent drug offenses. First offense getting 20 years, non-violent drug offenses, first offense getting 30 years. And I said, man, and let me tell you, I thought Puff was dead in the water 6 months ago. And I believed everything that mainstream media said.
Yeah, that's exactly, yes.
I believed everything, and I came here specifically to hear Cassie bury him. I said, this girl is going to bury him. This trial is going to be over in the first week.
Yep.
And Cassie got up there, and she was more of a defense witness than she was a prosecution's witness.
Okay.
And then I said that he's got a shot.
Yeah.
And the witnesses got worse and worse and worse and worse as it went on.
The truth.
And Puffy's legal team made
History.
the prosecution look like Little League Baseball playing against Major League Baseball. It wasn't even a fair fight.
Did you feel like they felt dejected during the rebuttals and the closing arguments, and even when the judge read the instructions to the jury, they looked a little concerned?
Today?
Yes, Friday when Monday when he read the instructions to the jury, they looked like they were defeated.
I wasn't too much paying attention.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, man. Sean G. Tell them again the podcast.
The podcast was sold on Instagram. The podcast was sold on sold on Spotify.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Love you, man. Me? Thanks, bro. Oh, shit. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man.
You got my shirt on.
Thank you, bro. That's my company, man. That's my company. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. The way I see it with the security guard, I'm gonna come over there and give it to you. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give you my contact. I think I got one.
Yeah, there you go right there. Sean G, the podcast with soul. What's up, man? Hey, this the guy I've been watching on YouTube every day, y'all. He's the only one been out there telling the truth and shit. Hey, him right here. I don't know if I can say it. Yo, he the only one been telling the truth every day I've been watching him. I ran across him. I just started watching him every day. Yeah, good looking out, yo. It was all right, man.
Sean, I'm gonna come back over there. I'm gonna get in the.
Check him out. The only one been telling the truth.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get the stuff set up, so I'm gonna be off for a second.
You got your Instagram? Give me your
Yeah.
Instagram and I'll send me a message.
You got it on your phone? On your phone because you live. Okay. It's just security. I'm gonna show it to you so you'll know. Security Czar Melvin.
Yo, Merch, what up? What? Yo, hold on. I can't hear you. I'm in the middle of this circus over here. What happened? Yeah, I'm in the middle of the whole situation. The Fed's pushing us out right now. It's about to be another whole run.
Amen. Mine got it right. Figured y'all take some control sometimes. I was like, what the hell, bro? All right, yeah, they're putting.
They trust you, so I'm not going to you.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go do it.
So scary. Oh my God. Honest to God.
What's going on, man? Good. You been good? Yeah, brother. All right. The law said you got to go. You ain't got to go home. Hey, we ain't got to go home, but what we got to do? You need to get the hell up out of here, right? Go ahead, tell them, bro. We got to get the hell up out of here. All right, guys. It's Chris. It's still crazy.
Right.
Good talking to you.
All right.
Thank you, bro.
All right, no doubt, man.
My bad, family. My bad. Yeah, because I knew once you leave over there, if you don't stay over there, you ain't coming back. To the left? Yeah. Okay. I ain't trying to leave, so I'm trying to stay. Thank you, brother.
Oh, nah, they ain't even letting you go that way.
Nah.
Oh, this.
Yeah, once you get out, yeah. They trying to clear this joint out. That's what all of this is about. If you go that way, you ain't never coming back. They telling you to go, you go that way. If you go that way, you ain't never coming back. Let me put your Instagram in before you bounce. Yeah.
Shot BMW, D, like, David, Malcolm, Warren, Shots, ST8,
I'm gonna let you put it in there, bro.
Oh, shit, that makes sense. I got one goddamn hand.
I got the camera.
It's strapped to my wrist. It's all good. That's more support. Boom. You send me a message.
Say less.
Once you got your face on it, send me a message down here and I'll look at you.
Say less. Appreciate you, man.
Got you, man.
Tell me your name.
Dwight.
Dwight, nice to meet you. Mel, bro.
For that, I would definitely unhook.
Love you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate
it.
it.
What you doing? That was good work.
Thank you, dog. My man.
I got to cheat on my little content.
Yeah.
I'm definitely get you tapping in your channel and all that, whatever you're doing.
Likewise,
that's fire.
You on YouTube too?
Yeah. Shots by Shots TV. We on link.
Okay, bet.
Love
you, bro. Sing.
My son got to it. Asked some great questions.
I got you.
Hey, the police are clearing this area out, and the truth is, once you leave this way, they got all this stuff cordoned off with bike racks. So they're trying to get people to go that way. Here's the thing, but once you go out that way, you ain't coming back in here. So I'm gonna stay in here, and hopefully about 2 o'clock, they said the judge, Subramanian, be making a decision if Diddy will walk out of those gold doors. So does he have a ticket? He has. This is a win for him. Even though he's convicted on 2 felony counts, he's a convicted sex trafficker, on a federal offense. He may do 20 years in prison. Most people think it's likely that he'll do somewhere between 5 and 10. Probably landed somewhere around 9. But he's a convicted sex trafficker. But he's offered $1 million. He's offered $1 million bail package to walk out of those gold doors today and reunite with his family and be on his private jet in Miami. I'm pretty sure they already got it coming this way, just in case, so that he can get out, take a fresh shower, be with his family, eat some food, and then get back to his home in Miami. What's up, sister? You doing good? What you think? What you think? You emotional? Why are you emotional?
I mean, joyously.
Oh, joy is emotion. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Justice is justice, no matter what.
Had I not come over here on Monday, I would have been on the other side because I was watching it on YouTube.
1 second. Sean, let me just get a cameo with you. This is my man Sean G. Came down here. I did not know who he was, and I talked to my brother LeVar Key. He said, "Man, you got to get with Sean G." I was like, "Who is Sean G?" I said, "Oh, that's the brother I was talking to." Linked up, he showed me nothing but love. He's his content is dope. Everything that he talks about, I'm following him. I'm actually taking pages out of his book. So I just wanted to reintroduce you guys to Sean G. Say much love, and bro, I will stay in contact.
Yes, sir. Do that.
I'm gonna be down here for the Luigi Mangione case too.
I'll probably be around.
Yeah, let's go get it.
All right.
Hey, and listen, I was asking some of the content creators, I don't know if you want to be around, if y'all want to set up a panel for later on, just like people with dissenting opinions and maybe 4 of us and get in the room and just actually talk about the case. We don't have to do it today, we can do it any day.
Let's see.
All right, that'll work. All right, love you, bro.
All right,
be good, man.
All
right. Sean G, guys, internet sensation, man. He's a role model for a lot of people out here. He stood 10 toes down for Diddy, even when I was in opposition of it. So it's glad to see him down here. And the outcome that he got wasn't the exact outcome, but it's a middle ground. And so this is a great example of a middle ground. The people who opposed the case, the people who was for Diddy, you got the balance. You got 2 out of 5. That's almost 50%, and I guess you can settle for that. But what's coming next for P. Diddy is yet to be seen. What's going to happen later on this afternoon with this case is yet to be seen. I'm going to be out here. I've been out here for 2 weeks. Some people have been out here for 12 weeks. I'm going to continue to follow the case. I'm going to continue to send you guys live updates. So stick with me on this channel. I'll be live all day as long as possible to give you guys the content as it happens. So you've seen the elation and the happiness for Diddy being exonerated on the main charge, which is the RICO charge, which would serve up to a life sentence. And not only did it mean that he would serve up to a life sentence, it also that means that the federal government could have taken possession of all of his assets, including Bad Boy and all of his businesses, personal assets, private jets, cars, homes, jewelry, and liquidate all of his assets, reducing the man who has been a role model in business and just a giant in the industry, setting an example and paving the way for a lot of people to come after him. Nonetheless, that doesn't mean that the man is a saint or if he's perfect, that he's perfect. A crime is a crime, a person is a person. They say you do the crime, you got to do the time. And I don't ever want to put celebrity above morality. So that was the connotation down here. That's like where the people were leaning pro Diddy, there was more of the celebrity, more coming from the standpoints of a black culture, and they can do that they can do it to me, they can do it to you, they can do it to everybody, and less of this man, no matter how big a celebrity he is, no matter how much money he has, he's still, at the end of the day, he puts his pants on and takes them off the same way that you and I do. He's just a person, and Diddy said it best, the more money you have, the more problems you have. All right, the more money you have, the more problems you have. Being a person who has bad habits, when you don't have money, when you get money, you're just going to have more bad habits. If you have addictions when you don't have money, when you get money, you're going to have more addictions. If you so, you know, if you have a bad personality, your personality just become, if you, even worse. If you have a bigger ego, your ego becomes even worse with money and power. And sometimes that can ruin a person. And I just feel like this is a reset for Diddy. He'll never be the polarizing figure that he is in the business or industry, music industry again, because he'll have that sex offender connotation on him, and I don't think he'll be readily accepted. But this is also a lesson about friendship. The people who he did all of this stuff with, allegedly did all of this stuff with, party with, did business with, did all of these things with them. With only one showed up, and that was Kanye West. And I was deeper understanding, I could understand why the rest of them didn't show up. One, because it would be a spectacle for the court cases. You already see it's crazy down here. People everywhere. Anybody that comes in that door, they don't even know. People don't even know who some of these people are. And as soon as they see a car pull up, they're rushing to the car trying to figure out who it is. And these are people who we don't even know who they are. Just imagine if a Jay-Z came here, if a Meek Mills came here, if a Mary J. Blige came here. This place would be. You think it's crazy now? It would be completely insane. They would be inconvenienced. It would have taken away from the arbitration of this trial, which main purpose was to get justice. And today, again, justice has been done. No matter how you see what justice is, if it's get Diddy walking on 3 charges or being convicted of 2 charges, justice is justice. And so that is kind of what's going on today. We got a lot of the content creators here. We're trying to come up with we're thinking about doing a panel later on today. Some of the main content creators down here, we can go into a room and talk about it from the dissenting opinions. Again, my opinion was pro-prosecution. I came here a couple of weeks ago. I heard Mark Ignifalo's closing arguments, and I went from 70-30 prosecution to 60-40 prosecution, and then ultimately it came down to, it was down to 50-50. But one of the things I want to tell, I'm going to turn the camera around and let you guys see this. I said this because the place was getting out of control. There was no law enforcement here, and there was fights almost about to happen. We had a couple of officers have to get out of the street, and people weren't moving. And so now, I said at some point they were going to have to bring the special operations units down here to take control of this place. And so they have cleared out the courtyard over here. I'll show you guys the courtyard. They have cleared out the courtyard over there, and they brought in quite a few law enforcement officers to deal with this issue. And they're not in any riot gear, and I think the soft look, it works well for this environment, because if you bring out officers with riot gear, then it kind of brings the negative attention to cause even more problems, because people will start confronting the police. So it's good to have the law enforcement out here with the presence, and they put a bike rack all around, and they were encouraging people to go down the street this way, because once they leave out of this area is controlled. Nobody else will be able to get in here and monitor it. Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yes. Let's do it. Okay. No, I'm more than.
I'm doing a feature about social content creators, coming to the trial and everything.
Okay.
That's another form of journalism in a way.
Yeah, it is.
So that's interesting.
Which way you want me to be?
I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here.
Okay. Awesome. The way you want me to stand? This way?
This way. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Light is so weird today. I'm just like, this is so bright. I'm so weird.
It's good, right? Even with overcast. It's overcast. It's like filthy.
Absolutely. So, how was your experience like covering this trial? Like, what did you do?
Okay, so I own a security company. This is a security company. I work with high-profile people, and so it was an interest for me down here to report this case from a security standpoint. So coming down here, I didn't know what to expect. I have 20 years in law enforcement, so I've been in the court and out of court from testifying to trials, listening to trials, witnessing to trials. So I know how the court system works. What I didn't expect was this. I'm not technically a content creator. I'm about 250,000 followers on Instagram. I didn't know what to expect. So I found a culture of content creators who rivaled the news media sometimes it looks like 10 to 1. So a bunch of different personalities, but it seems like this is a culture to me, like a culture where there's a pecking order. Coming into the trial early morning, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, you had a line. People had numbers. They gave themselves numbers. They gave themselves seating orders inside of the courtroom. So just being here, hearing the different perspectives, the different decision opinions, it was amazing just to be in the culture. Yes, I've been here for 2 weeks. I came to the bodyguard class. We call it executive session. So I came to the bodyguard class and said, well, I might just come down here and come vacation. So every day I've been here for the last 2 weeks, I've been in the courthouse.
Okay, and like what about what you did for it? What's your
Okay, so when I was in the courtroom, I listened to, I had the opportunity to listen to the closing argument of the defense. I had the opportunity to listen to the rebuttal. I had the opportunity to listen to the judge's instructions to the jurors. I heard the objections. So again, this is nothing that I'm unfamiliar with, but to see the reactions on the people's faces, to watch Diddy's defense team, to watch the confusion and see how sometimes the defense team really seemed to see that they looked on the ground. So when I was there, I was thinking of the prosecution.
Consensual
Right,
oils. Okay? You gotta sign the consent form just to even get these oils.
I understand the law. So a lot of people out here, that's why we got the 50-50 verdict, right? Guilty and free not. So I think because this is divided among supporters, non-supporters, it's been easily divided. But listening to the information, I thought
All up in
that
peace.
the state or the
Free off
government
that
had met their elements of the crime of influence and charge. So I thought that they were usually found guilty of all 5 charges.
And your followers, how did they react? Like, what did they tell you? I mean,
Yes, my followers were enamored with the case. A lot of people every day, you have a verdict, here's the guilty, it's guilty. So a lot of people don't understand how the judicial system works. So every day we had to come out and explain, no, it's not a verdict. The judge has given the case to the jury. It's up to the jury to decide and we explain how that process works. But a lot of them are excited. A lot of them are tuned in. I had over 30,000 followers yesterday on TikTok. And I had about on YouTube yesterday. How did it go? I think justice is justice, whether a person is found innocent or if they're found guilty. Justice is justice. I believe justice prevails in today. I think that when I think it's fair. I think that he doesn't walk away scot-free, and I think a lot of people want to walk away scot-free because of the celebrity. But again, it's celebrity versus morality, and I think the fair balance shows itself in this verdict.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
So for the first time, I mean, this is experience in all of the media, being a part of the media. I never even thought about being a journalist. I own a security firm. I never even thought about being this. So my whole experience, the exhilarated experience, different people, different arguments, different classes of personality, but you also see the family and expressing the whole vibe, so to speak, and I've enjoyed being here. And I'm actually making plans to come back here for the Luigi Mangione crowd. So I think myself 21 months before I retire and some other things. I think this is my new life. If that makes sense. Good to go.
Diddy never called up for Boston.
That's the part that
Diddy dance. It's on. And this mom's is my grandma's now, so I got everything. Diddy, when you come home, me, what a damn
Tell me your name, please.
Yes, Melvin. Melvin.
Can you like a creator?
Yeah.
And what's your name of your channel? Yeah, okay.
I saw that video with him.
Got already almost 1,000.
Okay. All right.
But he could come home, thank All right, guys, we out here covering it up. How you doing, my brother? Doing well? Thank you. It's a lot going on. Really? Where you business security? Wow. Yeah.
I've been to Federal. I was just curious. I went to John Jay and all that shit. We're coming to see the real shit.
The real shit? Yeah.
Kind of understand the whole. How it started. I'm either neutral.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I got Federal. I was like, it's the more oil thing. I can't
Yeah. I came late today, the first day I came late.
I said to them, every 2 o'clock, what happened? I left for like 10 when I got up here. I saw the lawyer. I saw that side. A bunch of people following me. And I walked in and then I saw everything is pretty much approved, right? He's going to get the bracelet.
Oh, no, I don't know. They haven't said that yet. Yeah, they showed up with the judge. He said he was going to make his decision about 2 o'clock, I think. But that's the thing. So he's going to get the officer close to $1 million. And they're saying he's not, the prosecution is saying he's a menace to society. They don't want him to come out. Come on, man. Nobody ever has been based on the charges that have been held. So it's possible that he'll walk out those doors at 2 o'clock. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I thought that was going to be because I thought he was trying to play emotion, right? No, I didn't see it. So really, was just click. I think he did an excellent job for the media.
He was a pushover, not a pushover, man. He did a lot of things with the gestures. But flip.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's gonna get 20, some suspended, and then from there, I think he'll probably end up 2 or 4. I think about 2. You retired now?
Yeah. I retired in 2017. I kind of moonlight for Pinkerton. So,
Oh my God!
I do just not executive, like events. I don't know if I had an event that Carnegie Hall last week.
Lasha, you gonna make sure y'all tap in?
Oh, they did?
She did a bio of her mother.
Okay.
And then the other.
Emily, I got baby pieces all over my camera. I got baby oil all over my camera.
And your glasses.
I got Diddy juice all over my camera.
So what company are you working with?
Like I said, moonlight.
Out here going hard.
From DC, I was a policeman in DC for 20 years. I retired in 2007 and started security firm. I remember that for 20 years. It's my 21st year. And now man, I'm looking, man, it's like, that time, I've got a grandkid, man, I want to retire. I want to go fishing. You know what I mean? I want to, yeah, I don't want to work.
I used to be a member of ASIS. Yeah.
Wow! Wow! So, yeah, I'm still there, man.
The only thing I didn't get is my CD. That's the only thing I didn't get. After I got out of John Jay, I was like,
You shouldn't need a CP out of John Jay, you know what I mean? But what I see when people recognize, I got a lot of business. I got,
it's a good thing to have under your belt.
yes. 58.
It's just like you have a nice grip.
Thank you, brother. I got 7 grandkids in total. I got 7 grandkids in total. That's Armand Wiggins over there. He took his clothes off and got baby oil put all over him.
What's your name? Where
What are you doing? What's up, gang? Thank you, guys. Thank you for the gifts. Donkey, thank you for the gift. Free, look like free zombie, food zombie. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. We out here. We're following this Diddy case. The law enforcement has cut off the street. I was wondering how long it was going to take this to happen. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys know I'm a retired police captain in Washington, D.C. I would have had this set up in the beginning. It would have never been. And I don't know, where they got these officers from. Normally we have a special operations division. Something as big as a trial like this, we have a special operations division already out here.
Okay, guys, we're outside the Diddy trial. They're barricaded the whole
perimeter. And then we would have started cutting this off probably early this morning around 3 o'clock, so the people already would have known where to go to. So we had people out in the street. We had a couple of officers trying to cross the road, hundreds of people. You see people over there. You see people over here. There are people over there. And then they cut all of this area off back there because that was where people congregated, and I got to be honest, there was some wild stuff going on here. Marijuana smoking, alcohol in the air, people fighting, people arguing, people drinking, people having you got a whole bunch of people. I've been here out here with homeless people to well-established people like the gentleman I'm talking to right now. Something's going on over there.
What is it, 50? Yes! And then
with well-established people, journalists, and there's been a whole bunch of people have shared their battery packs, they've shared their phone chargers, they have, sorry guys, they've shared their battery packs, their phone chargers, they share information. If you're a content creator, that tell you what channels to be on, what apps to have. What's up, baby boy? They'll have what apps to have, how to make your thumbnails, how to make your titles, when to go live, when not to go live. So it's a whole culture of people. And I have to be honest with you, the content creators are the new journalists because we have no dog in the fight. Most of us sit 50, everybody has a position, but we don't have the spin that the normal media has for things like of this nature. So everybody's just giving it their perspective, and they're giving it to you from different people. They're not selecting people in the crowd who they want to go to. These content creators will go up to anybody and talk about anything and ask them their opinion. And the people, because they're not talking to the media, they have no filter and expressing their opinion about what they feel about the case. So, man, I've met a lot of people that I've seen on YouTube, people I've seen on Instagram. I got Emily Knows everything. I got Sean G. We got Uda. What's your
Blackshire Flick. Blackshire Flick.
Blackshire.
Black SHIRE Flick. Blackshire Flick on Twitter. Hit me up.
Blackshire Flip on Twitter. So you got people out here, man. We got Flip's mom. We got there's a lot of people out here, man. Nick at Night. So many people that I met and that I think I'll be attached to for the rest of my life, because now, again, I own a security firm, but content creation, I believe in bringing you guys solid news, real perspective, and from a security perspective, for which I've done all of my life, to be able to come out here and talk to you guys about this case. And not only can I talk to you about this case, I can also talk to you guys about this stuff. I am one of the #1 people in the world for crowd management. And I was telling my brother over here, if I was in charge of the security for this case, if I was in charge of the chief of police or the commander of this patrol district, this stuff has just got up here. All of this bike rack that you see, this has just got up here, and this is reactive, responsive. It was not proactive. This case is one of the largest cases ever in New York history. This stuff should have already been set up. So when the police come out, even though they haven't come out in riot gear, there's no, they still have their soft look. They're really presentable, professional, but it still is a show of force, which was needed, but it was needed in a proactive way, because once you send a security force into a already volatile environment, it just creates a situation where that things can become hostile, because people feel that now the police are here to infringe on their free speech. They feel for whatever reason that the police are targeting them, and so the response to the law enforcement will be reactive, with hostility. So for the most part, we haven't seen any of this. They got this set up pretty fast. They got the numbers of law enforcement out here. We went to one officer standing in the street to about 40 or more officers between the court system, the United States Marshals, and NYPD who are out here. And they're doing a great job, by the way. And to me, it seems like all of them have had good personalities and interaction with people, just trying to enforce the law, keep trying to keep people safe. This is here for two reasons. This bike rack is out here for two reasons. Number one, because if this bike rack wasn't out here, it creates a safety hazard for people. They have just taken over the street. What's up, baby? They have just taken over the street, and people, cars, all this transit traffic needs to get through here, and traffic wasn't moving because people had taken over the street. Also, there are so many people. This is also the sidewalk. There is no passing on the sidewalk, so they have also taken over the sidewalk. As you can see, I'll turn the camera around for you guys on TikTok. They have taken over the whole United States courthouse, the streets, the sidewalks, the courtyards. People are celebrating. You see Armand Wiggins back there coming up now with no shirt on. Put your clothes on, young man. So guys out here, and everything is electric. So what we're waiting on now, and I'll just tell you guys on YouTube, what we're waiting on now on YouTube is, and what we're waiting on now on TikTok is for Judge Arun Subramanian to make a decision if he will allow P. Diddy to walk out of those gold doors over there. If TikTok, you see those gold doors over there? That's the front of the courthouse. Will Judge Arun Subramanian, let P. Diddy walk out of those doors? That is the question that remains today. Will he walk free on bail? He said he is willing to post $1 million to get out, to go home with his family. His family left the courthouse after hearing the verdict. Mama Combs was not in the courthouse. Mama Janice Combs was not in the courthouse, but she just drove up about 30 minutes ago. She went into the courthouse. She seemed to be in good spirits. She spoke to everybody. She waved. She's happy that her son, if not coming home today, will be home and will not spend the rest of his life in jail. So that is the situation here at the Daniel P. Moynihan Courthouse. I will keep going live with you as long as possible. TikTok, I'll be on and off today. YouTube, I will be on and off today, but I will continue to give you guys live information as it breaks, as only I can here on the way that I see it with the security czar. And if you want to know my opinion on this case, I was always pro-prosecution. Basically, from my background in law enforcement and security, I was able to read the elements of the crime, and I had no emotional attachment to either way. I'm just looking at the way that the law is read, the way that the law is defined. Based on the way that the law was defined, I saw no out for P. Diddy. I think that his defense team did a wonderful job of exonerating him in this case. And so I think some of the contents of greatest are going in. So Judge Subramanian may have a decision now. I think I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to go in and I'll come back and get the information and come back out and let you guys know what I think. All right? All right, peace.